Hi everybody, this is the guard from Discipline and Punish, a Punisher Highlander crossover fic. I'm standing in for Morgan Friedberg, who's knee-deep in bitches somewhere in the Antarctic. So let's get this show on the road. Johnny Spaceboots presents Tears of a Steel Moon, Part 1, a Sailor Moon / Metal Gear Solid crossover by Johnny Spaceboats. Chapter 1, Solid Moon Rising. Solid Snaek jumped off the bridge onto the tankered and called Otakon.
Solid Snake, have you reached the tanker yet?
Otakon said, as he adjusted his glasses and watched anime.
Yeah, I'm on the tanker now. Nobody saw me.
Said Snake.
Remember, Snake, you missed the tanker in New York, and now you have to catch it while it's in the Sea of Japan at Yokohama Bridge.
Yeah, I know.
Said Snake.
Now what do I do?
Said Snake.
You haeve to snake around the tanker to find the Metal Gear.
Said Otakon, and Snake said,
Okay, but why is there a Metal Gear?
And Otakon said,
There are rogue bushists taking advantage of our allegiance with Japan.
And Snake said,
How dare they?
And Snake jumped off the rail and did a triple backflip while crossing his arms and pulling out guns, and he fired and killed a guard.
I hope there are arew no B people like there was in Vietnam.
Thought Snake.
I checked. There are no B people.
Said Otakon, and Snake saoid.
I must have tea been thinning out loud again.
Said Snake, and Otakon laughed a lot before Otakon said,
Okay, now you have to focus on the mission.
And Snake said,
Okay.
Snake saw 2 guards. One was standing near the other, and near a gas canister, and there was a helicopter near them, and Snake thought,
Nice. And hinted.
and he shot the gas barrel, making it explode, killing one guard, and making the other guard catch fire and go up at the helicopter, and hit the blades and get cut up into 100 pieces, and go all over the bridge windshield, making the captain panic, and the helicopter got jammed from the body, and it crashed into the boat and made a fire, and there was panic, and Snake thought,
Nice. A distraction.
and Otakon saoid,
Snake, what are you doing? This is a sneaking mission.
and Sanke,
In the battlefield, sometimes you need distraction of loud so you can be more quiet.
and he snuck into the part of the boat that was not on fire. Chapter 2, Moon Alert. Snake was sneaking around in the box inside the ship, and he was careful not to make it catch on to fire. Meanwhile, Serena and Darian were having sex in their car in the drive-in. She said,
I never came before now.
and Darian said,
Thanks.
and they hugged. Duran said,
Wait, what if you are pregnant?
and Serena said,
Don't worry about it. I am not underage since we are Japanese.
and they laughed and did it again. Meanwhile, Otakon said,
Solid Sneak, have you found the Metal Gear yet?
and a Sneak said,
No.
and Otakon said,
Okay, keep looking.
Meanwhile, the ship was on fire, and the harbor police were panicking because they didn't have enough water to put it out.
If only Sailor Moon were here.
The harbor patrol colonel said as he tried to help the soldiers put out the fire. Meanwhile, Snake was on the boat and his box caught fire.
Ah!
He said as he got out of it, and he walked further, and a guard was there who heard him.
Otakon, there is a guard here. What do I do?
Said Snake, and Otakon said,
Snake, you have to keep from killing him or else we'll be terrorists.
so he used the tranquilizer gun and went on forward to the place in the ship where the Metal Gear was that he didn't know but guessed. Snake tied his banana and said,
Let's do this.
Meanwhile, in the park in the middle of Tokyo, the sailor scouts were fighting a monster headed by Zoisite, who said,
Ha 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 ha! You can't penetrate this dual armor now!
and she backflipped forwards onto the ground while throwing an ice at the sailor scouts. And Jupiter said,
We have to evade.
and they did. And Mars said,
I could have melted the ice and saved us.
and they laughed and started fighting again. Tuxedo Mask came and threw flour, and Zoid I'd bleed.
Tuxedo Mask, where is Sailor Moon?
Mercury said, and he said back,
she sensed her friends in danger with her sailor sense and sent me here while she was on her way.
He said as he rode in on a gray horse, and then he jumped off the horse's back. He stood up and said,
I am Tuxedo Max,
and ran at Zoyatech.